What's going on, guys? Phil here with BLP3 Motors. Thank you guys so much for watching. Guys, I can't decide what the next car is going to be. I've got like 3 cars that I'm in between, so I kind of want to talk to you guys about that. So let's go. Walking out here in the sun, you guys can see the reflection of my bald head, but let's take a look at what I do have right now, which is the 2014 Ram 1500 Laramie Longhorn. It's like the greatest truck. I love this truck. This truck is perfect, other than the fact that it's getting old and there's newer, cooler technology, but I don't know if you guys have seen this. Check her out in all her glory. Yeah, I've got these little things here. So, hey, if you guys have not followed me on Instagram, do that. And yeah, we're on YouTube right there. Actually, I have some cool stuff on the back here. One thing I love about this is I love this fender. What are these called? Like fender flares? Fender flares. I love these. These come standard with 20s. I love the look and profile of the truck. I love this little logo here. It's just a great truck. And I have one of those tonneau covers, however you say it. But on the inside, okay, another thing that I love that you can touch it. Boom, opens. I just like the brown look. I'm not so big on like the Western interior. Okay, and I also don't know how clean my car is. It's dirty, but I just love the attention to detail here. I love this, and believe it or not, there is a sub. Too weak. There's a sub right there. I freaking love that in this edition. But anyway, I digress. All right, guys, so we are in the truck and we're about to get going. Have you guys noticed a shirt? I freaking love these shirts. They turned out really well. If you want to get yourself a shirt, make sure to check out the description below. There's a link there. There's also a link to autoanything.com where you guys can go and get 10% discount on the store there, but I want to throw that out there for you guys because I know you guys love to get stuff. We're about to take off. I'm headed home from work today, but I wanted to talk to you guys about 3 potential cars. Okay, so I am in between a Dodge, a Chevy, and a Ford. I haven't nailed down anything just yet, but I'm kind of like pricing and trying to figure that whole deal out. What's the best like situation? Should I buy new? Should I buy used? And what kind of payment structures they have available? I know Ford Financial has like a 0% 72-month deal, and that is friggin' awesome, and I'm actually really considering that. But then, like, okay, you guys know what was that? Oh, that was my tripod. You guys know that I love Dodge, and I've been such a Dodge fan from day one, and obviously I drive a Ram. But like, let's just put it this way. So if I do Dodge, I want to get a Scat Pack or an old used Hellcat, okay? And if I go Chevy, the only thing that I would drive is a Corvette, and I would want a C7 Corvette. And then if we go the route of, actually, I don't want to die here. So if we go the route of a Ford, it's going to be a Mustang GT Premium. I have to have the leather, and I have to have the vented and the heated seats, and that's one of the features that I never had before, but I had in this truck, and I just kind of have to have it. I'm a fat guy, and I need that ventilation. Man, there's so many cars around here. I need that ventilation, so that's one of those musts. And so I want to talk to you about a couple specific things that are kind of going into this deal. So I'm looking at purchasing the vehicle, I'm gonna say towards the end of July, first week of August. August 3rd is my birthday, so if any of you guys want to send me stuff, my address is in the about section or whatnot, but send me some birthday stuff. But I'm looking to make a purchase kind of around then. Plus it puts you at the end of the month and you get a better deal with the dealerships and whatnot like that. But I'm saving for like the down payment or the tag and title and tax, which is a buttload. But so if I do the Ford, it'll be a GT Premium, and it'll be either a C7 Corvette if I go Chevy, and if I go Dodge, like I said, like a new Scat Pack. I haven't decided if I want to go Charger or Challenger. Now here's kind of like my thoughts and whatnot. So if I go Dodge, I've already owned a Challenger. I've owned a 2016 black on black. Man, that thing was like super sexy. But I've already owned a Challenger, and so if you like go up to the Hellcat trim, there is actually not a lot of difference when you're sitting like in the cabin. Like, you still feels like you're sitting inside the same car. So it kind of takes away some of that joy for me of like a new car, because you kind of feel like you're sitting in something old. Then again, if you're in a Hellcat, that's like 707 horsepower, so that's insane. So obviously when you drive it, it's going to feel completely different. And then with the Scat Pack, that's still more horsepower than the Challenger that I had, because I had like an SXT, and it was a pretty good deal that I got on that. But that's my whole thing with Dodge. With the Corvettes, now the Corvettes, they're priced like on average for $10,000 to like $15,000 more than I want to spend. And so obviously if I did the Corvette, it would have to be a used one. So then that comes down to what the monthly payments would look like on that. And then with the Mustang, like I said, Ford has that 0% 72-month deal, and so I can get a brand new Mustang for like $46,000, and that kind of puts me in the price range that I want to be in. And so that's really tough too, because I mean, I've always made fun of Ford. Nothing like against Ford. It's just one of those things where you just make fun of people that drive Fords. So it's what you do. But I've had a crush on a Mustang for like ever. Believe it or not, in 2005, the Mustangs had the refresh, and I was in love with the Mustang since then. And I wanted one, and I wasn't able to get it. I wanted it as my high school graduation present. I graduated high school in 2005. Yeah, I'm old, so yeah, man, I'm really old. It's like 2019 now. But I've always wanted a Mustang, and so I'm really excited if I do end up that route. But one of my dream cars is the Corvette. The Corvette is a dream car, and my problem is that, I mean, if I get a Corvette, it has to be at least a Z51. But I really, just honestly, I really want a Grand Sport. Like, if you're gonna get a Corvette, get a Grand Sport. That's just like the best of both worlds, and you're not in a base model of something. Even though the base model though is amazing. Plus, you've got the C8s that are just about to come out. So depending on how it does, either the prices of the C7 are gonna go up or down, just on how that's received. But I don't see the C8s being like not received well. And so like, that's kind of like where I'm at in this whole situation. So Dodge, something that is old, and you better believe that I'm gonna have to get my hands on anything that's a Dodge refresh. Like, I'm waiting for the two-door Charger to come out. When the two-door Charger comes out, because I like the look of a sports car more than a muscle car, at least right now. And you better believe if a two-door Charger comes out, I have to have it. Like, there's gonna be something that I'm gonna have to do to get it, because man, that thing would look epically sexy. But you know, that's kind of like what I'm thinking, and that's kind of where I'm at. And then the next thing is that insurance. So I've priced insurance, and obviously with the Hellcat's going to be super expensive on the insurance. And with the Mustang, actually the Mustang is about the same as the truck. So I think it's like $110 a month for me. And so I'm 31, I'm turning 32. So I'm 31, so I don't have that young person skyrocketed pricing. So that's kind of like what I'm thinking on that. And on the Corvettes, I think it was like $160 a month and something like that. So, you know, when I factor everything, this is logistically where I want to be. I want to be somewhere like $640 for my monthly payments, and I want to be somewhere like $110, $115 for the insurance, and that'll realistically put me in my budget and where I want to be. And so, you know, at the end of the day, it's gonna be what it comes down to, is what I can afford and like the best deal that I can get for my money. And so I'm in between. It's a big decision. This is a lot of money. This is a lot of money for me. I know someone that's buying like a mid-$40,000 car, like, yeah, whatever, you know, but like for me, this is going to be the most expensive car that I've purchased on my own, and I'm really nervous about it. And I'm really thankful for you guys. You know, please don't stop watching the ads. Just watch the ads and run my playlists. But we're starting to make some money on YouTube, and I'm kind of taking out this little risk to go and get a car and move things in a good direction. And I feel like what this purchase is going to do for me as a whole is what this purchase is going to do for me as a whole is it's going to give me a little bit of street cred here in Oklahoma, where everyone's driving like super fast cars, and it's got to be V8. And if it's like an import car, it's an Asian import car, they're stupid. And I don't agree. I've got the JDM bug. But it's going to give me a little more street cred here, and then it's going to get me more relationships, I'm hoping, to review more cars. And so there's going to be a lot more cars on the channel, and, you know, like you guys watched from the other video, I've been recovering from an injury, and so I feel a lot better, and now I'm trying to get healthy again. And so in this process, I'm going to start to ramp up things, and that's kind of where I'm at, guys. And so I'm talking to you here. We're having a chat because I don't know what to do. I need your help. I need your suggestions. What should I do? If you were in my shoes, and you guys know my budget range now, you guys know my monthly payment range, what would you do in my shoes? What would you buy? Would you get the Mustang? Would you get the Corvette? Or would you get the Hellcat, you know, or the Scat Pack? Actually, I don't even think they make the Scat Pack for the Chargers anymore. I think it's that Daytona package now, which I don't like. Don't like the Daytona package at all. But I don't know, and it makes me so nervous. I almost get sick to my stomach sometimes thinking about it, because it's just that much money. You don't want to make a stupid decision, you know. And I also recommend sitting and driving any car and that you guys go and purchase. Don't buy a car sight unseen until you've driven that car, or driven a car like that same model, you know, because there's a story. So here, when I was going to buy, right before I bought my Challenger, was it the Challenger? No, when I bought Sora, my Civic, I wanted a GTI, and I was going in to buy a GTI, and I sat in the GTI, and like my shoulders, half of my shoulders cleared the seat. Like, I'm just a really wide guy, and I'm fat, so I'm not gonna make any excuses with that, but I'm wide, and the fact that I'm wide, I just did not feel comfortable in the car. And so, you know, I've always wanted to own like a Porsche or a small car one day, but I'm gonna really have to rethink that, because I may not fit in the car. And so when you're sitting there and trying to figure out what kind of car to buy, you got to sit in the car, drive it around, get that driver feel, just really get in tune with the vehicle, because that could just make the decision for you. And so I've sat in a Dodge. I have not sat in a Corvette yet, and God, I really want to so bad. And I'm going to. We're going to be reviewing some Corvettes here very soon. And I have not sat in the new Mustangs. I've sat in the old Mustangs, but not in the new one. Like, I don't know when the refurbish happened, but I just haven't sat in a Mustang that's built in the last 7 or 8 years. So that I'm going to be doing, and I think that's going to help me determine that. But like I said, what would you guys do in my position? And obviously I'm going to be modding the cars, so that's definitely going to be on the channel and content for us. But man, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm so like apprehensive about it. It's so much money, and it's such a big leap of faith and a big risk. And I'm doing this for you guys, you know. Obviously, like, I'm doing it for me too, but I'm really doing it for you guys. And so I want to be able to get a car and start doing things with a car that you guys want to see, my subscribers and the people that have just really been along with me on the journey. You know, for you guys, we started with the Civic, you know, and now we have the Ram that I really didn't do much with, and now we're gonna have a car again. So, you know, looking for clubs, looking for all that stuff that you loved about the Civic, we're gonna be doing with the Mustang, and we're gonna take it a step further. But guys, so I've rambled again. I don't know what to call you guys. I think I want to call you fam. Does fam sound stupid? I don't have a name for you guys yet. And I don't want to copy Tall Guy Car Reviews, calling you guys G Squad, even though G Squad's like the perfect name. I think it's just the coolest thing, but maybe it's just because I've heard it so much. But yeah, so I don't know what to call you guys. I need help with that. I also need help with what kind of decision you guys are wanting me to do. What should I lean? And yeah, so, and again, also let me know what kind of car you drive, and what's your dream car, because I want to know. I'm kind of just pricing cars in my head and doing that whole car thing, so it would be fun to just hear your guys' opinion on different cars. Again, guys, if you have not liked this video, please like it, please subscribe if you're new, and please just let the ads run, don't skip the ads. And yeah, so I love you guys, I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.